See? I get along super with kids. Ollie!
Those lucky kids! Hey, what's up? Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you keep it icy just like me. We're here for My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 16, which is, well, it's Episode 16. But, I'm probably going to leave a timestamp for those of you that, just want to get to the reaction. But for those of you who are willing to listen, I would just like to say, make sure if you enjoy this video to leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, and don't just subscribe if you're new here. Make sure you leave a comment telling me and letting me know that you subscribe. And you know, I try to read and respond to as many comments as possible. So, you know, show me some love. And also read my spoiler policy about stuff down in the description, because I really hate going into all that before we start a video. And I'm about to try to keep the recap short. You know, last time it was like RIP last session. Well, last session. I don't know if it was necessary last episode, but RIP Night Eye, RIP Snatch, that sand guy. It seems like we're gonna get to see a peek into the real Camie. It seems like she acts like I don't know, like a preppy teenage girl out of like a Barbie movie. But we're gonna also see, I'm about to say internship, like whatever remedial classes or whatever the Wing guy and Todoroki and Bakugo are taking. It seems like we're gonna get to see that, and also, I might be eating during this. I'm not even gonna catch you. Alright. I don't even know if I'm that hungry really, but I already opened this stuff up, so yeah. So let's hop in.
As I recovered from the raid, Kacchan and Todoroki continued their provisional license training.
Oh! Hey! It's UA! Hey, Todoroki! What kind of food do you like? Soba, cold. Man, I like my noodles piping hot!
Soba.
And I prefer udon. We're very different. No way! I feel like we've gotten closer! I've told you this before. You don't have to try to force us to be friends.
Yeah, you don't have to try to force us to be friends.
That guy's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous?
So, we rented out this sport.
What even happened?
I feel like we've gotten closer. I've told you this before. You don't have to try to force us to be friends. That guy's ridiculous.
What, the Wind guy?
I'm Mara. Today will be fun.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, one more thing before we begin. Up until now, we've had 10 people in this remedial training class. But starting today, we'll have 11.
11.
Let's snag some seats up front. Get a better view.
Who's the new
Maybe it'd be
person?
smarter if we stayed in the back.
Was it the Camie
I
girl?
don't want to distract them.
The Camie, I think.
Shoto! You never should have failed the initial exam in the first place. Show these winklings that you're in a completely different league.
What? No way!
It's Endeavor. Why is he here?
You mad? PTSD?
Move it. You're in my way.
I got saliva.
Wait a minute. Look who's standing next to him. Are you guys seeing this?
Whoa! All Might!
So much for keeping a low profile.
They came to watch us?
So cool. This is nuts. Well, he is a teacher at UA right now.
Yeah, they're not. Honestly, I just paused because I just got some saliva all over my screen. Oh my gosh, but they're not keeping no low profile. I hate how you can hear yourself eat. Like, why are humans get invented with that power? If it goes inside my mouth, it should be silent.
Yeah, if everyone could just calm down. I wasn't finished. This girl will be joining us from now on.
Hey, second year at Shiketsu. The name is Camie. Hi, everyone.
Right. So like the rest of you, she made it to the second exam. And she did well enough to take this supplemental class. But some foggy memories leading up to the first test made it difficult to place her. That's why she hasn't participated until now.
They said totes to making an exception for me, which is wicked coolio, you know? So anywho's, let's keep it fresh.
I have no idea what she just said.
Totally spies. That's
Camie's
what
idiocy knows no limits. Let's just call her upbeat. Just think about it. Her flighty personality made her the
Why are you
perfect
talking?
target. She didn't even understand that something had gone wrong. People did report she was speaking and acting in uncharacteristic ways. And we found anesthetics in her blood too. But the report...
That's because they probably drugged her. What in the world? But, yo, she low-key like a female Mirio. She all happy and upbeat.
Reports from the Yakuza raid are what really put things into perspective. I can't believe someone impersonated her. The League of Villains.
Do you not know
think
that?
I didn't notice my classmate was replaced? I am nothing but a pathetic fool.
Shut up.
Well, it's not like the heroes or police realized what was going on either. We need a new symbol of peace before things get even more dangerous.
Right then.
No, really
Let's
dope.
bring in your instructor. Gang Orca.
So, I've got even more disappointments today. What shame you must feel to be standing before me, given how easy the exam was.
Wait, how is he still ranked 10? Hell, they got some horrible costumes. What in the world? He really got, I don't know the name of that coat, but whatever the bubble coat is, isn't that like designer drip? He got some weak drip. But shouldn't he be ranking 9 now?
About time he showed. Those failures were looking too relaxed. Did he forget he bombed the first exam, or is he just pretending it never happened?
Do you even want to be a hero?
Well, first of all, I'm not a fish turd.
Wrong! How can a pile of excrement help humanity prosper?
Technically, fertilizer is integral.
Wrong.
Do you expect to be praised just because you have powerful attacks?
Sir, yes, sir!
Yum.
I am well aware that the three of you have impressive combat abilities. But that's all you have. Your behavior is unacceptable. You're disrespectful to those in need of rescue and ignore your enemies to compete with one another.
At least they're not side characters.
Today, we will put you through a special trial. It's time you start training a new muscle, the one that beats in your chest. You need a special connection with the person you're trying to rescue. Remember that as you train today. Now, meet your opponents. Through this life or death battle, show that you can come to an understanding with them. That's the hurdle you face.
One more, kid. Windows kid part. What is this? Oh my god. No wonder people talking about season 4.
Calm down. No need to run.
You guys can leave the villains to
Children,
kids.
I need you to try to listen and behave.
Hey, look! This mean guy made Takuto cry! Who do you think you are,
He's
Bob
ugly.
Man?
Suck it up, brat!
Oh, so you're one of those. A grown-up who thinks they can get their way by yelling. By not letting anyone else get a word in edgewise.
I'll kill him.
Well, we're not impressed by that.
Who the hell's this punk?
Hey, what's this stupid thing? Tell me, what is it? A wiener?
Excuse me.
A wiener.
Wiener! It's a wiener!
A wiener.
I assure you that it's not. This is a first aid treatment for when help doesn't arrive in time.
Try to hide it. You're the five-wiener hero.
Trying to beat up kids.
You're dumb. Dumb. You're
I'll beat
harder than
him.
you are, loser.
Won't turn into him.
Yeah, so explain to me again why I'm part of this group.
We didn't get a chance to see you in action at the exam. Also, to be honest, you seem like you wouldn't be very good at this.
Hey, whoa, that's so unfair. There, you see? I get along super with kids.
Those lucky kids. Those lucky kids. What in the world? What? I was about to say, I wish I was him. Now I wish I was her. I wish I was both. What in the world? They going crazy. They reckless this season. They have never been this reckless. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I can put this in the thumbnail. I know some people might have something to say. Oh my gosh.
That girl is trying to seduce Show. I think the best thing to do is ignore her. I didn't know haters came this young.
I'm sorry for being such a burden.
Haters.
My class is full of problem children. No matter what I do, they refuse to listen. And they're already exasperating your young heroes.
Please don't worry, ma'am.
Are you sure?
By day's end, I believe my trainees will have changed your students.
The
4 of you will accomplish this together. You must win the hearts of these unruly youngsters.
What do we look like, nannies?
Settle down. The rest of you will have a lecture after your practical exercises. Do you understand?
Sir! Yes, sir!
That's friends. It's just the main characters. I'm gonna with her first. Oh, I still wish I was that kid.
That's it! The MC and me can't take it anymore!
What?
Where's the mood music? And would it kill them to have some kind of color commentary?
Mike, this is a class. I'm not sure we're really supposed to...
I don't care! Someone's got to inject some soul into this complete buzzkill, almighty! Now, let's get this party started! Oh, yeah! The smackdown between the future heroes and the
Let's have
fun! Ladies, let's go! We're gonna forget this floozy. Yeah, let's get out of
They
here.
call it floozy. I'm done. They said she's trying to...
I appreciate you giving me time to process. So, you wanted to talk?
The number of crimes committed in the past month went up 3% in comparison to the last few years. Of course, I resolved more incidents than anyone else, besting my own personal records. And yet, I can feel it. Some unseen thing that you built up in your prime.
I will not.
Is beginning to crumble.
Where's that from?
What does it mean to be a symbol? That's what I want to know. All Might.
This is cringe.
Give those back! They aren't toys, you damn brat!
How did they even get them?
They really swipe your gauntlets that easily? How?
I took them off because it's too dangerous to keep the things on!
I mean, winning your hearts is like super vague, you know? What are we even supposed to be doing here? This is way weird.
The girls got her. They
Deep
even.
fish turds look like they've completely lost the beat and are flailing like flounder!
Try not to go overboard. This is still a training course.
Roger that, yo. Let's hear from their teacher. Got any special requests? What do those kiddos need?
So much. These early elementary school years are an important time for character development. Because the difference between children's quirks has a huge effect on their self-esteem, we offer counseling in order to support healthy emotional growth. But counseling is not a cure-all. The students in this class have completely closed their hearts to us. I understand that this is my responsibility.
Wait. Is this like the special ed class? This like the special ed class of quirks? No, it's just like, they're not special ed. It's just like birds and the bees, whatever.
It's my responsibility. But still, I hope meeting heroes who are working hard to achieve their dreams will help lead these kids down a more respectable path.
There's no time for us to bicker with each other. We have to save them.
In other words, all we have to do is make friends. No problem. Let's get this babysitting over and done with. I'm ready to go back to some actual training. Maybe try not to make that angry face black ago. The stupid teacher didn't fulfill her role as a leader, so the brats ended up taking over the class. This isn't something that just happens. If they're not listening to her, then somebody else must be in charge here. There's definitely some kind of boss kid these little monsters are following. We just gotta figure out who it is.
It's not black.
And then
We beat him up and hang him from a post to make an example out of the punk. Then we make the kids throw rocks at him. It'll be the most effective way to make them realize what an insignificant pest their leader is.
I thought the idea was for us to be nice.
Wow, Bakugo certainly has a unique perspective.
He's right.
Whichever one of you is the strongest, step up! Come fight me! Dial it back, son!
Such an outdated and violent way of solving problems.
Oh, that guy. I would punch him.
You're showing your true colors. Across is
him. He's the main
ungrateful,
problem.
but are the kids gonna be okay?
Just sit back and watch the show.
Delinquents aren't in fashion, you know.
The hell they're not!
Getting to know each of the kids is the fastest way to becoming friends. Who wants to be a hero?
Shiketsu takes the stage!
I do! Cool! Yeah, I want to be super strong, me!
Playing with children might be something Inasa excels at.
That's great! I want to be one too! Doesn't heroic passion make your blood bubble with excitement?
They gonna like
Kinda
him.
weird phrasing, but it looks like this might work.
It's the job of a hero to make sure everyone smiles. Think if you cause your teacher trouble, you're likely to become good
Like,
heroes?
I love you.
I guess not.
Right, so then,
But wait,
it's the job of a hero to make sure everyone smiles. Think if you cause your teacher trouble, you're likely to become good heroes?
I guess not.
Right, so then,
But wait, that means since you gave the teachers and the commission guys more work by making them do this class, you can't become one either. Is that right?
What? He bought that?
I'm in no position to act so hard,
He's
mighty.
evil.
Are these kids like super twisted?
Yeah, exactly! So a little violence is necessary!
Bakugo, they're just kids.
Huh? Well, that's how I was raised, and look, I turned out awesome!
No, I think I might have a better way.
Oh? Why don't you show us what you have in mind? I'm sure this is gonna be good.
Right.
Look at him. I've entrusted everything to Shoto. You know, I'd already climbed to the number 2 spot by the time I was 20. And because I'd carved my own path, I understood.
How did they
There was
decide?
no way I was ever going to reach the top.
Do they rank?
I actually wanted to be number 1.
Talkative today, aren't we?
Just answer me!
What is the symbol of peace, huh? That's tough. I'm not certain how to explain it to you. I thought that this country needed a hero who could inspire them.
What in the world? Look like
So I ran toward that goal at full speed. I wanted to be a light that was a beacon of hope, as well as a warning. I swore that that's what I would become, and I never looked back. When you walked through the streets back then, everyone was on edge. No matter how many heroes there were, the crime rate never went down. I ignored the kindness of the people around me, and abandoned those dear to me to walk this path. Maybe that was a mistake.
Your former sidekick. Yes, a tragedy.
Listen, Endeavor. I understand the situation you've been placed in, and what's being said about you. There are many who can't help but dwell on our differences.
It's not that I don't like Endeavor, I just can't help but compare him to All Might. And you know, that's kind of a lot for any hero to live up to.
Japan without all my business. 36, that is age. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap. Like, all of this stuff is just going by my head. Like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. It seems like Endeavor's growing or whatever, inquiring. I really don't care. It's really just
right.
It's going in one ear and out the other.
So cool!
Whoa, is that Endeavor? Seriously, that's kind of random.
But you and I are not the same person. It was my decision to become a symbol, but you don't have to do that. Instead, take your time and think about the kind of hero you want to be.
Next up, Shoto Todoroki, exerting both fiery passion and chilling calmness.
Beat that Shoto!
Now how will he win over these these youngsters. Let's watch and see.
Yeah, wouldn't worry.
I know, right? A hot guy who likes kids, dreamy.
We don't want to be the same kind of ditz as her, so let's ignore him. Right.
Wow.
Burn.
Stupid 5 weenies here is boring. Let's go punch the gorilla instead.
That'd be you, Baldy.
I told you, I'm not bald.
5 weenies.
What kind of person am I? I need them to know that first, or nothing I say
You got the
will
little
reach
weenies
them.
on.
I must embrace my past. My name is not 5 Weenies. I am Shoto from UA, and I want to be a hero. My father, Endeavor, is currently the #1 hero, but to be frank, I've always hated him and want to forge my own path in the world.
What is this? A character
My childhood
introduction
was less
page?
than
Come on!
that, so I felt
So boring.
Total fail!
sorry.
You 3 have been yelling and running after them this whole time, but I don't know. Wouldn't it be faster if we, just showed them how cool all our quirks are?
I was just about to suggest that!
Whoa, that's a coincidence, huh?
We have a lot of work to do.
Show me your
Plenty of
quirk
these
stick,
snot-nosed
girl.
twerps seem to think it's fun to cause us trouble. We can't just try to gain their trust and think that's enough. We gotta go all in with a demonstration of our skills. I see. Got it!
They're planning something. No matter what they try, it won't work. Because we know the truth. Our mommies and daddies, and everyone on TV, they're all wondering if the age of heroes is over. Careful! Don't hurt them! Ha! You guys aren't fooling anybody!
This.
We're better than you, and we'll take you down to prove it!
Oh? Then bring it on! Let's have a proper fight!
In the end, all you...
Stooping to their level would be the epitome of folly, my peers! Who is this guy? It is apparent that you have not recognized the superiority of Shiketsu High. In order for this commentary to reflect the truth, I have decided to assist you. Say what? As President Mike should already have deduced, if my peers fight seriously, the children will be left beaten, ashamed. On the other hand, if they use their discretion and let the children shine, then it will only make the delinquents even more brazen. Abandoning discourse will result in failure.
Hold on! I don't think you all know how dangerous this is! Those children are strong and believe wholeheartedly that their quirks surpass those of the heroes. They won't hold back against your trainees.
Get ready. Are they gonna fight? Is that what next episode is gonna be? Split. Is that? I don't think there's an after scene for this episode, and if it is, I'm gonna miss it. This kind of feels like filler, or even if it's not really filler, we know nothing really super important is happening right now. But it would be crazy if next episode we get some good action out of these kids. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, and well, don't just comment and subscribe. Comment and tell me that you subscribe, and so I can show you some love for you showing me some love. All right, and until next time, stay icy.
Ice A.